We've all heard of the most interesting man in the world. Now we want to introduce you to the most dependent man in the world.
As occupational therapy assistants, we would help Marcus become the most independent man in the world through bathroom modifications.
We are assessing Marcus's bathroom to be wheelchair accessible, functional, and safe.
Oh, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. Oh, goodness. My fingers. I can't get through. Oh, I'm stuck on the rug. Oh my. How am I gonna do this? My goodness.
He once had a 27-inch opening, but now he has a 36-inch opening, so that way even his ego can fit. He can come from all different angles and make it into the bathroom in style.
The floor should be slip resistant with tiles no larger than 2 inches by 2 inches. It is important for the wheelchair to have enough space to maneuver around the floor.
Before he had these bath mats, which were a big hassle, and it also was not safe. So we just threw those away. And now we have this suction cup mat, which will stop him from slipping in the bathtub and keep that man safe.
He once had small cluttered space, but now he has a clear space measuring 30 inches by 46 inches, so he can move in the bathroom with style.
The bathroom. All right, nice space. Ooh, it's been great. All right. Oh, nice room here. I don't always roll by myself, but when I do, I have a 5-foot radius. Oh, use the bathroom. Oh, goodness. Now, how am I going to get on this toilet seat? It's too low. And where's my toilet paper roll? How am I going to use the bathroom successfully?
Marcus is really struggling with his toileting task.
Let's make some toileting modifications to help keep him safe and more effective.
So the first thing we want to address is his transfers from his wheelchair. We recommend a 3-in-1 elevated toilet seat. It has grab bars so he can safely grab onto the toilet without falling from his wheelchair. You can also adjust the height of the elevated toilet seat to whichever toilet he's using. Then we wanted to give him a toilet paper roll, because he didn't have one before, that he can access from the toilet so he doesn't fall. And then lastly, we wanted to declutter his bathroom area. So we organized the shelf and for his adaptive equipment and towels. And we removed this big old trash can out of his way too.
Marcus is going to need some adaptive equipment for here in the bathroom. So let's begin by looking at this. This is adaptive equipment to help in toilet hygiene. You can simply put the toilet paper in here, and it's held by the groove inside. And then when he's finished, there's a button at the end that you push, and it goes right into the toilet, which is easy as pie. All right. Also, Marcus has a little bit of trouble with bowel movements. He has a bowel program that he's following, so we're going to use some adaptive equipment here. He has the choice between digital stimulation, so we have gloves available for him, or a dill stick. This is a facsimile of one. I'll show you another facsimile. People make them themselves, or you can purchase them. This will help him. The ends has to be lubricated, and it will help Marcus to stimulate bowel movements when necessary. Okay. Also, when Marcus gets off of the toilet and is finished with his job, it's difficult to reach the flushing mechanism here because it's back behind here, and you have to press it pretty hard. So we have found a flush kit where there's a sensor inside the toilet seat and the toilet bowl, and it automatically flushes when he rises off of it. And it works just like that.
All right, here we go. I can sit now. I also have Yeah. I don't always go to the bathroom, but when I do, I prefer an elevated toilet seat. Ready to get my swag on for today. Alright. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright. I wish this was easier.
As you can see, Marcus is having trouble getting his swagger on for the day.
To make this more wheelchair accessible, we would need to move the rug that he was having difficulty rolling over, as well as the clutter that was in his way, to make it more safe.
Also, whenever he was coming up to the sink, he was hitting his knees on the bottom of the sink. So we would take off the cabinets and then we replace it with an open bottom sink, just like the picture right here.
And as you can see, he was also having difficulty reaching the soap for his hands. So what we would like to do is replace the pump with an automatic soap dispenser. He can just wave his hands in front of the soap dispenser, soap will come out, he can wash his hands.
And then also, we have no mirror for Marcus to look at himself. So we would get a mirror. And since Marcus is in a wheelchair, we would want it to be at an angle.
I can see myself. Get my swag on here. Oh yeah, nice. Notifications here. Looking nice. No longer bumping my knees here. I don't always wash my hands, but when I do, I prefer an automatic hand dispenser. Alright, time to take a bath. Get all these ladies off of me. Smell. Alright, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Alright, right here. Alright. Oh, my beard. Alright. Done. This is difficult.
Oh no, Sally, that was the world's most dependent man.
Oh my God, how can we help him, Julia?
Well, we would probably prefer that he wouldn't use this bathtub because it doesn't have a door that opens up on the side.
I agree.
And there's really not enough transfer space for him or enough accessibility space. He would definitely need a reinforced wall in order for us to put grab bars in. Here's an example of a suction cup grab bar. And he would absolutely need a handheld shower head. All of these things he can use as long as he has to use a bathtub. Something else he could use.
Well, if he could afford it, we definitely want to get him a cutout bathtub. But since he cannot, poor Marcus, he cannot, we have decided to get him a tub bench so he can transfer onto his tub bench. He also, to reach those hard to reach places, will have a long handled sponge, which I know he will enjoy. As long as we also need something to keep the declutter out and where he can reach his hygiene products, because as we all know, Marcus likes a lot of swag and he likes a lot of hygiene products. So we placed them on a rack where he can be accessible. Okay, what do you think, Julia?
I think we should move on to the best possible option, a roll-in shower.
Awesome, good idea. Leah, let's talk about that roll-in shower that we want to make for Marcus.
Well, the first thing I would suggest is instead of using doors, it would be much more accessible and safer for him to just use a shower curtain.
And I know a 1/2 inch threshold or less won't hold Marcus back.
Grab bars reach out to him instead of him reaching out to them.
Shower benches beg to feel his derriere.
Even floors long for him to fall for them.
But with a grab bar and shower bench, he rolls all over them.
Oh, much easier to get out there. Alright. Alright. I don't always shower alone, but when I do, I prefer my handheld massager.
Remember, a 36-inch doorway is ideal. That way you can, somebody in a wheelchair can come in from all different angles. Also, decrease clutter on the floor. That way they can be able to wheel around safely and not to be able to get into the obstacles.
We also modified Marcus's bathroom to become more independent by making sure everything has a grab bar and it's stable for him to transfer on. Safety is a main issue with someone who's in a wheelchair, so in his tub bench we also make sure that it has a grab bar for him to hold on to.
I don't always use therapy, but when I do, I prefer occupational therapy.
Stay independent, my friends.